Hello. Let me see if this is working. Hello. I think this is working. Let me check. I haven't done this in a long time. So it says that I'm live. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, okay, it's working. Now, the test is whether or not I can get my game to work. Because, like I said, I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to try to play some Call of Duty. I'm also working on one monitor, too. So I normally have, like, for streaming, like, multiple monitors. But let's see if we can get this. Oh, it's covering me up over here on Instagram. There we go. Looks like it's working. Let me see if the computer's capturing sound. Yeah, you could hear that. So, should work. All right, let's try this out. Instagram's a little funky looking. Let's see. I'm not very good at this game, but I'm just trying to get back into streaming again. Eventually, I'll start streaming with my kids and, you know, occasionally stream by myself. And, of course, I'm going to continue streaming every weekend, or I guess every other weekend, with Los Rotos podcast and CB Radio. Streaming tomorrow for Los Rotos podcast at 1 or 2. I'm going to check. I've been on vacation this week, so I've been kind of checked out from everything. Just trying to collect myself. The industry I work in is a little crazy, which was a surprise because when I took the job, I thought it wasn't going to be. But I've been there for a year now, so I've seen everything. And I know that basically my life never slows down now. I have very little downtime in my position, so. Anyways. So I'm about to play, I guess, Resurgence quads.
Oh, you gonna stand behind?
Oh, you'll be able to hear my
Squad.
I'll have to mute everybody. Alright. See if I can mute them.
Oh yeah, que lo que marico.
I can't see the chat if there's anybody in chat, so I'll try to get on Instagram and Alright, no. I guess it's working. Ah, you got me. I'm gonna check the sound real quick. Sounds pretty balanced for the most part. Or quick setup. I've been really sick this week, so just kind of now getting back to feeling normal again. I was sick. I was really sick yesterday, but I think it's going away. I've been drinking a lot of tea and water, trying to rehydrate, and taking my NyQuil. I gotta mute these guys. I play this game, and I don't play with teams. I don't know any of these people I'm playing with. I try to play with them, but a lot of people that play Call of Duty are just, they take it way too serious. So I just like to have fun. Go in and try to communicate without talking. So I just try to have fun. Ah, I'm off. not a big talker when I play games either, so not very much fun to watch on stream. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Come on, go, 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 go. I gotta settle down. Oh no, I froze. Oh crap. That's the only problem with Call of Duty. This game constantly crashes on me. So here I am. Let me see if I can get my stream to work. Yeah, there we go. Good old DirectX or whatever the hell that is error. So it's just me. Just me. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to try to boot it back up. I don't know how to fix that because that happens when I don't stream. Like I'll be in the middle of a game and it just takes a crap. So I'm gonna try to reboot it and try one more time because I was actually having fun. But while I wait, our beautiful state of Florida, led by Ron DeSantis, which I'm not a very political person. I think politics, I've always kind of viewed politics and politicians the same way on both sides of the spectrum. It's going to crash again, watch. So I feel like politicians work together all in one. Man, I'm like not connected to the server. No. Politicians kind of work together. There's two sides of the same coin. They have one objective. They want control over the population. Like the type of government we have now is trying to maintain control for whatever reasons. It could be a million different reasons. But the government does not really work for the people like it's supposed to, like it was intended to. The American government at its founding was supposed to work for us, and it doesn't. And something happened. I saw a story today, basically, like Florida's the first state in the United States to form a task force where all of the counties in Florida are now enforcing immigration, meaning all of the people that were under TPS are now going to be like questioned on the street by police and detained, deported, all of that stuff. And these are people that should not be deported. Like the whole issue with this whole like mass deportation thing is that there's people like in our neighborhood, our neighbors, like people that we know. Like I was with somebody that is basically falling under this category, and they built their lives here. They fled countries that were either dangerous or impossible to live in because of inflation, economic reasons. Like, and now Florida's punishing those people that came to this country the only legal way they could, through a legal port of entry, flew in. Like even the people that are really paying into this system, they're paying taxes, they're paying lawyers, they're trying to fight for their lives, and we're just stripping it away as a country. And this state that I live in, that I call home for the past 16, 17 years, is completely destroying the lives of these people. because they're illegal, because they keep using that word illegal, because it helps pass things through. Because most people, when they hear the word illegal, they think criminal. And then even below that, if you realize they're not bad people, like Ron DeSantis is like, oh, well, we know all these people aren't bad people, but they're still illegal. Well, that's because the system is illegal. The system doesn't allow for them to come in a legal way. So that's not why I got on the live stream. I really am trying to boot my game back up, but it just keeps crashing. I don't really know how I'm going to be able to do this. But this has turned into a live stream rant on Instagram and YouTube for this whole TPS, illegal alien thing. I think most people, and I'm guilty, I didn't know anything about this until I met somebody and got really close to them and learned about all of the things about their country and what they were going through and why they came here. And then when you start meeting people and it becomes like a real thing, then you're like, oh, it just opened my eyes to so many things. And honestly, geez, it's just asking me to keep restarting. I don't know. Maybe I need to I don't know. I don't want to reboot my computer because then I'll lose the stream. I don't even think anybody's watching this, so I could probably do that. It keeps rebooting itself. The game, like it's just looping. Yeah, I'm very passionate about that, but there's really nothing I can do. Like, it's kind of ruined a relationship because of the stress and other reasons. But, yeah, it's just a shitty situation all around. It's not fair to see people that it's just going to keep relooping. I'm going to close out. Let me see if I can close this. Excuse me. I just burped on live. Whatever. I had wings earlier. I don't want to keep going into that because I'm very angry about all of that, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, you can't, like, most people are so busy with their own issues to get people to wake up to what's happening in their own country and how it's affecting people. And like they're talking about sending people to Guantanamo Bay. And if anybody in America that's lived in the past 20, 30 years remembers Guantanamo Bay, what happened there the first time, maybe we should all be standing up against this. I mean, maybe we should say, maybe there's a better way to handle this. Maybe there's a system that we could put in place. Like all this money that we're saving, don't give me $5,000. Put it into a system of immigration that vets people in a better way. Like that allows people that are actually good for this country to stay here. Like, why are we doing that? And then of all people, and the thing is I'm not anti-Trump. I'm not anti-Elon Musk. Honestly, before the election, I was like, kind of arguing for Trump and arguing for, like, I'm more pro Elon, but now that they're in office and I see all the stuff they're doing, I'm like, and I didn't vote. I'm going to say that I didn't vote because one reason or another, I can't remember. On election day, I had to get my son's haircut or something. I don't remember. But now it's like, I wish I had voted, but at the same time, I don't know. It comes out of my core belief that both sides are working together. It doesn't matter who you vote for. The agenda that is getting pushed through is going to get pushed through, but one way or the other. It's just going to come in a different way. Like both sides are so extreme now that it doesn't matter if you vote left or right. You're going to go into one way or the other. It's just going to be one different form of extreme government. Like that's all you can. It's like fascism or socialism. Like which one? Which one are we going to get? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's the way I say things. But I'm going to try to go and launch Call of Duty again, see if it works. If not, then I'm just going to log off. But I'm trying, it's like, God, I see so many parallels in the world right now with like extremism and black and white thinking and 0 to 100. It's like, not only are people thinking that way, like very extreme ways, but it's coming out. Let's see if it lets me in. Connecting to online services, checking for updates. Waiting for inventory. It looks like I'm in. All right, let me load back the game screen. It's not working. Where's my game on OBS? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Oh, covered up on Insta. Wait, that's because I'm in the wrong. Wait, do I not have like a gaming scene for vertical? Let's see. Oh, maybe that was it. All right, let's try this out. So I can stop ranting about things that I have no control over. literally zero control over it. It's funny. I just wish I wish I had spoken out more politically in the past, because since I was like 20, I've been kind of politically aware in the U.S., and I've always considered myself an outsider in terms of viewpoints. Not a conspiracy, I guess a conspiracy theorist, I guess, but all the things I believed have come true. A lot of my beliefs formed after 9/11, or around that time. I think the first time I ever had a political discussion where I was challenged, I think I was 18 or 19, and maybe I was a little bit older. I didn't vote the first year I was able to, because like it was pushed in, crammed down my throat by MTV, and I was like, if MTV's telling me to go vote, something's not right about this. And so I kind of like took a back seat that year. And then I started looking into both the candidates, and I believe it was John Kerry and George W. Bush. And that was when the sparks started flying. I was like, this is weird. These two people, like, they went to school together. There's some kind of connection in their family, and like started finding all these things, and it just opened up my eyes to like the idea that maybe both sides are really on the same team. And that was 20 something years ago that I formed that belief, where I eventually became a libertarian, and I saw some hope in some of the politicians like Ron Paul and Rand Paul. But then there's some extremism there, and then you start seeing that, and it's just like, where does it end? Oh, I'm sitting here waiting, just chatting. And so it's been difficult, and I'm one of those people, like, I'm not afraid to admit I've never voted, not once. I actually registered to vote for the first time maybe 2 years ago, and I registered independent. This stream is sponsored by Icebreakers, Mints. No. And that's just simply because I've never believed in the system. Maybe I'm uneducated, and I know that I am, because I found out things about immigration when I met somebody that was an immigrant. And the weird thing is, not once until the TPS thing became an issue, well, her asylum became an issue in September. She had to go do an interview. And I don't want to put all her stuff out there, but I didn't have any knowledge of any of that until I met her. And even throughout the time, I just didn't, I guess I didn't want to believe anything like this would ever happen. But everything she was telling me about all of this stuff is happening, and at a rapid pace, and she was right about everything. And I'm just like,
Nobody in the chat.
I got people in my ear now. You probably hear them too, yeah. Let's see if I can mute everybody. Mute. I've muted like thousands of people on this game, so it's funny because I'll go into a squad and be like, oh, I've played with you before, because you're already muted. See if I can make it through a game without it crashing. What if I turn some of the settings down? Maybe that'll help, because I've got the game all the way up, like on extreme graphics. Alrighty. And I've taken this week off of work. I actually I took Friday of last week to go to Universal with my daughter, and that was a lot of fun. So I've been out of work for 5 days now. I was supposed to go back tomorrow, but I'm taking tomorrow off to kind of recollect after all this week. And also I'm preparing for the Gay River Run on Monday or Saturday, which I am not prepared. I've been running like the last 3 weeks, been really preparing, but I'm not ready to run 9 point whatever miles, but I'm gonna make myself do it, because that's the one thing I love about the Gate River Run. It is actually a lot of fun. It's like a big party. So I'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll get there. I gotta go. Uh-oh, my guy's gone. Oh, I see it. Gold. Get upstairs. Man, how do I get up there? Got him.
I got action. I'm on something.
आगे रहता आगे रहता
There's two of them. I gotta go. Damn it. Got one of my other guys. I'm gonna try to scout him from up here. See, all my teammates are like all spread out. None of us are playing together. Sometimes you win that way though. Sometimes you just kind of play a little different. People play outside of the box, you know? I'm gonna got in here. Need to get up there. Upstairs. He went under. Ah. Get him. All right, we're good. Get these spy drones. Ah, I'm out of ammo. Somebody's gonna get me. Just trying to complete this mission. Did I get all? Where's the other one? Is there one more?
You got one.
I need ammo. got me. Got our whole team. Watch. We're all gonna be gone. Ugh. All right, back in. Oh. See what happens? Well, I'm gonna get off because I need to go for a walk and go see my kids if I can. I'm gonna see if I can say hi to them. Spend a little time with them. Whoops, scenes. All right. Well, the last icebreaker. And remember, this stream is brought to you by Icebreakers. Cool Mint. I'm just kidding. Maybe one day. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to sign off. But yes, I do want to end on that note about the TPS and how this country. I don't really care about the economic stuff. I've been working since I was like 15 years old. And at this rate, I'm probably going to work until the day I die. So economically, I've always found a way to survive and make ends meet. And so I don't really worry about that stuff as much. But I do not like that. Like, I just try to put myself in other people's shoes. And if America went downhill, this is my last icebreaker right here, by the way. And it became impossible to live here, which is it's getting very hard. I would want a safe place to go. And knowing that our country is kicking people out that are experiencing that they don't want to leave their country. They want to go home, but they can't. And so they sought asylum in this country, came here, didn't break the law, paid taxes into a system they can't use, and our country repays them for the 8 to 9 to 10 or 20 years, however many years they've been here. They repay them by making it impossible to become a citizen here in the country, taking all of their tax money and all of their Social Security that they paid, and then kicking them out of the country so they can restart somewhere else. And they don't even know where they're going to send them. They're going to send them to Guantanamo Bay or wherever. That's not the country that I want to live in, because I fully believe that when you treat people this way, you're going to get it back somehow. And I don't want to be the population, and I don't want my kids to be the population that experiences the backlash of treating 300,000 people this way. So just think about that when you vote. Not that here's the thing. I didn't vote, so I'm not coming down on people that voted for Trump or any of that, because it's outside of their control. I really truly believe it doesn't matter who won. Something was going to happen like this. But something has to happen in terms of the consciousness of the people of America, because I see it across social media. It's like, yeah, get those illegals out of here. It's like, do you understand? Like, even today on Instagram, I saw somebody that said, yeah, come in the correct way and this won't happen. It's like, do you know what the correct way is? Do you know what the correct way is? Because the correct way takes 20 years outside of the country. And if your country is falling to shit and you're fearing for your life, you want to flee. So just put yourself in their shoes. If America gets to that point and we want to flee to Canada or we want to flee to Europe, but we can't because they have laws that don't allow us, just imagine how that's going to feel. I'm just saying. Put the walls up. They put the walls up in our country and we're stuck here. Just imagine. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be a defeatist American. I love this country. I mean, that's all I know. I've never left the country. I don't even have a passport. I've never had a passport. So I'm fully American. But I also have empathy for people that are going through this, and it's not fair. So I don't like Ron DeSantis anymore. I never really cared, but now I don't like him. So I'll publicly say it. So, all right. I'm going to log off. Bye.